Howdy y'all, Andy McCabe here with Claims Delegates. It's that time of year again in the Northwest. The weather is turning. Your wiper blades probably need to be replaced since you didn't replace them this year. And with the last storm that blew through here, especially in Portland, there's a lot more falling than just the leaves. As I was driving into work this morning, seeing ditches and tree debris on the road all over the place, I was reminded that fall is the official beginning of tree versus house season. Now, as a professional insurance repair expert, I've seen my fair share of trees versus houses. Usually it's not your tree that hits your house, it's your neighbor's tree. Or vice versa, your tree hits your neighbor's house. And almost without fail, I see and hear the same questions. So I thought I'd shoot a little video and write a little article for y'all to remind you of some of the things you might need to know. The most important thing when dealing with a tree versus house is OPP, and that stands for other people's property. You cannot insure your neighbor's house, so they cannot insure your house. So that means the only insurance that can cover damages to your house from a fallen tree is your insurance, not your neighbor's insurance. People ask all the time, well, it wasn't my tree. How am I responsible for it? Well, OPP can insure other people's property. Another thing to keep in mind is that tree removal has limits. Most insurance policies, most homeowners policies, have a $500 limit on tree removal. It's important to keep in mind your coverages when you get into a situation like this. Shift coverage when you can. Your policy may only have a $500 limit for tree removal, but it might have no limit for roof tarping or waterproofing after an incident happens to your roof. So let whoever you have come out do the work know, hey, I want you to put the tree removal portion on one section of your invoice and the tarp and the waterproofing on the another portion of your invoice. And when in doubt, leave the tree in the yard. There's nothing saying that if you get the tree off the house, they have to cut it up and take it away. If you think you're in a situation where you're going to run up against coverage, leave the tree there until you can figure out a better plan. I've had trees that were 7 feet around fall in people's yards, and it took quite a bit of semi-trailers and cranes and specialty equipment to remove that. The last thing you need to keep in mind is don't rush to settle. It's important that when this happens, you realize that you just had something weigh several thousand pounds, if not several tons, strike your house. So no matter what it looks like on the outside, you're more than likely going to have some hidden damages on the inside. Now, I've seen some really nice houses, strong built houses, hold up real well to a tree hitting it, only to find out down the road when we open things up that we've got a foundation cracked on the other side of the house. We've got framing members with damage to them that need to be straightened out. All this comes out over time, but if you rush and settle and just try to get the claim over with as fast as possible, you may be leaving yourself hanging out there. And finally, when in doubt, give us a call. I'm here all the time to answer those questions. Consultations are free for 15 minutes, and in that 15 minutes, I can get some information from you and find out whether you should turn in a claim or not, and what I think you should do in the next 2 or 3 days to help you with your loss. Thanks for your time. Good luck out there. Keep your hard hats on, and take care.